want to talk about Manchester United, but before we talk about the performance, let's talk about the team selection Ole went with today. You said in the build-up, you said it was brave to go with a selection like that today. Do you think now, in hindsight, he got it wrong or one of those things?
Yeah, I think it's brave. It's a big call to make 5 changes. He'd lost, I think it was 3 out of 4 the last games. So it wasn't like they was coming into this game with a rich vein of form. But in today's game, you see people shuffling the pack, but 5 in a game is a big call to make. And I think you see the reaction of players walking off disappointed, frustrated with the result, and it's big points dropped. But on the other hand, you look at it and you think, well, they're bringing in Cavani. Do you know what I mean? They're bringing in Martial, people that score goals, big names. They should be able to get it done.
For me, it's more to do with it does to Everton. And I totally agree with you. United's squad depth is sensational, but you can't, get away from the fact that if you're in the Everton dressing room and you do not see Cristiano Ronaldo's name on that starting team, you're like, no Pogba.
I think the big thing, JJ, as well, is that Cristiano's got 5 in 5. He's in a rich vein of form, and would you see other people probably take out their top goal scorers on a rich vein of form out of a game? Like, is Harry Kane with 5 in 5 not playing for Spurs? Is Aguero when he was at City?
But they're not 36 though, are they?
But that's the point I'm coming to. He's 36, so you've got to manage him. You've got to manage his load. If they had another game on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then another game next week, I would understand it totally, and I'd be convinced that I think it was the right decision. The question mark for me is that Cristiano's going international duty with Qatar and Luxembourg, which games he could probably pick and choose to play in, and so he could rest up a little bit. But
why are we managing his load? I get you saying he's 36, right? I watched
him
in the Euros.
He's not human.
Did you see him in the Euros? Didn't miss a game.
Yeah.
Starts every game for his country in shorter spaces of time. The guy's playing football now because he's looked after himself for a period of time, and his game's changed, his game's evolved. He don't run around like a crazy person. He picks his moments, so he manages his body in-game as well. All it comes down to, for me today, didn't feel like that type of game to be resting your star man. It felt like a game to get the job done, get international break top of the league, and then if we can start to manage him in another area, then we start talking about it then.
I think the big thing as well, you've got 2 other teams around them in the top of the league playing tomorrow as well. So someone should drop points in that game, and it's a chance again to leapfrog someone else. And that's an opportunity missed for me.